The final V. Form the letter V by pressing the lower lip against the bottom of the upper teeth. Be sure that a throaty resonance accompanies the production of this consonant. Love, deserve, whatever, crave, you've, brave, weave, given, above, they've, even, behavior. When we arrived, I asked Eva to sit somewhere in the living room. Kevin's dying request was that I plant a flower beside his grave. She was never involved with her tennis instructor. I believe this newspaper has been overly concerned with printing facts. He could never walk in a straight line. Heaven save us, you're driving like a maniac. The final B. The letter B is a labial consonant, meaning it is formed by pressing the lips together. The teeth should not be involved in the production of this consonant, and tone should be produced in the throat and chest. As a reminder to keep the teeth out of the equation, consider that a capital B is actually shaped like a pair of lips. Obsession, orb, trouble, dubious, absolutely. I won't be able to help you. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably walk into the desert and not come back. You've done a great job so far, baby. Do you have to put a label on things? His arm was frozen at a crooked angle against his rib cage. The unvoiced TH. This manual focuses on voiced consonants because they carry tone. When that tone is generated in the throat and chest, it establishes an American accent. The unvoiced TH is addressed here for defensive purposes. Failing to pronounce it can label the speaker as either foreign or uneducated. On a positive note, producing a consistent unvoiced TH trains the tongue. The increased flexibility earned by practicing the unvoiced TH can translate into more articulate consonants. Produce the unvoiced TH by pulling the tip of the tongue back from the bottom of the upper teeth. As this TH is unvoiced, it is composed of air. If there is any voiced quality along with the unvoiced TH, it should stem from accompanying vowels or consonants. North, faith, death, both, three, throat, threshold. Here's a metaphor to describe the unvoiced TH. Imagine a desk. If you tried to pull it toward you, how would you grab it? From below. You would take hold of it from below and pull. To produce an unvoiced TH, place the tip of the tongue beneath the lower teeth, then pull the tongue toward you. More accurately, pull the tongue back, scratching its tip against the bottom of the upper teeth. This movement, along with the exhalation of air, produces the unvoiced TH. In my experience, foreign speakers resist bringing the tip of the tongue out of the mouth. Instead, they attempt to strike the teeth. Going back to the desk metaphor, that's like trying to move the desk by smacking its surface. In other words, it's ineffectual. His teeth were stained and looked like kernels of rice. Her words were like a bullet through my heart. 30 years ago, I would have kissed you by now. You're not thinking straight. The creatures from outer space didn't appreciate Earth. TH in action. When TH appears in the middle of words or sentences, American speakers affect a shortened version. TH can be made by pulling the tongue tip back from the gum ridge, that stretch of tough flesh just behind the upper teeth. Father, this, those, these, then. Recent studies made it clear that safety wasn't a prime concern. He walked around with a bouquet of flowers. Nobody could keep them in line. Keep fighting with each other. When did they begin calling themselves a family? I'll make sure they remember that the failure to live together rests on their shoulders. None of that is true. Just tell them a joke or something. How is this happening right under my nose? It's important not to stress the article the. Although it is important to pronounce the th, the plays a supporting role in most sentences. The emphasis should usually fall after the, on the word it is connected to. He's stepped up in the world. It happened at the bar on the square. He impressed the heck out of everybody. Give me the lay of the land. You're always writing the story of your life, so be very careful about the material you choose. People would stare if I walked into the street dressed like that. A bird dove out the window. I liked him from the first time we met. I see how important the students are. Is that the guy you were talking about? Pronounce the hard R. When R appears at the end of a word, the American speaker pronounces it with a hearty resonance in the throat and upper chest. Frontier, margarita, nearly, bar, served. Marcus has some serious cardiac problems. I'd prefer that you were encouraging. I don't normally do house calls, but I'll be there tomorrow. Do you know where the cigar smoke is coming from? He turned and started out the door. Arthur stood on the stairs with the other workers.